Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go. Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Boxer Boxing. Now, man, Ryan Garcia, man, gets a devastating knockout on Luke Campbell. 7th round TKO with a body shot, man. Left hook to the body. Now, this fight was a war, man. Luke Campbell came in this fight extremely confident because he's fighting people like high-tech Vasily Lomachenko, and this was Lomachenko before he took the L against Teofimo Lopez. You know, that being said, man, Luke Campbell has seen it all, and he felt like if he can go the distance with a fighter like Vasily Lomachenko, and I thought he looked pretty good in that fight, contrary to popular belief, that he would have a really good chance against Ryan Garcia. You know, now understand that Luke Campbell came in this fight fighting elite competition besides just Vasily Lomachenko. He also fought Jorge Linares. So, you know, in this fight, I thought it was going to be a really tough fight for Ryan Garcia. He did get dropped early in round 2. My boy dropped him with the left hook, and it was shocking. It was very shocking that Campbell dropped Ryan Garcia with the left hook. It showed that, you know, Ryan Garcia really needs to work on his head movement. I mean, this fight was a competitive fight. Ryan Garcia really showed himself as alpha when he was throwing his combinations, because Luke Campbell was really timid as far as exchanging with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he came in with that youthful energy, wanting to knock out Luke Campbell. He came in there wanting to stop the guy. And when Ryan Garcia was throwing, Luke Campbell wasn't throwing with him. You know, so he basically was on a defensive the whole fight. But when he did let his hands go, especially that straight left, Luke Campbell was landing it. Unfortunately for Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia, from that warrior culture, you know, Mexican culture, Mexican-American culture, the guy had a chin, man. And he was coming forward, you know. A lot of UK fighters, you know, they're not used to fighting so many Mexican fighters at elite level, and now they're becoming more and more relevant in sport of boxing. Therefore, they're fighting more elite competition, i.e., Mexican fighters. You know, if you actually want to look at, another fighter like Canelo Alvarez has been running through a lot of UK fighters like Liam Smith and another Liam brother, and he's been walking through them. You know, now Ryan Garcia, he's getting his turn, and he just beat Luke Campbell, one of the best fighters out of Britain, from the weight division by far. You know, understand that if you look at the rankings, Luke Campbell is actually the highest ranked British fighter by the sanctioning bodies, right? If you want to look at, for example, the WBC, you know, Luke Campbell is the highest ranked British fighter in the WBC. First is David Haney, Vasily Lomachenko, Javier Fortuna, then there's Luke Campbell. You know, I can go on and on breaking the rankings down, but this is definitely the cream of the crop as far as nationality and skill goes. So Luke Campbell was the best they got coming out the UK. And, you know, the young prospect, now contender, Ryan Garcia, you know, he showed he can do what it takes to stop the guy. So, man, this is a really exciting fight. It's a firefight for sure. A lot of people will say that, you know, Ryan Garcia won every round. I get Luke Campbell some of those rounds, man. I thought that while Garcia was busy, Luke Campbell was landing some clean punches. But at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia just pushed the pace of the fight, you know. But it was sort of shocking to me how much Luke Campbell was landing that lead left, straight left down the pipe. Now, I'm positive that now that Ryan Garcia, you know, went through war with this guy, he's going to definitely make some adjustments and maybe, you know, move his head a little more so he doesn't get hit with that straight left. What makes this fight so intriguing is Luke Campbell's a southpaw, and his nemesis, Ryan Garcia's nemesis, the undefeated American champion, Gervonta Tank Davis, is a southpaw as well. So, you know, the punches that Luke Campbell can land, there's no doubt in my mind Gervonta could land the same kind of punches. But this is not to talk about Gervonta Tank Davis, man. This is really to give Ryan Garcia the credit he deserves. This was definitely a big fight. Understand that while Ryan Garcia is an elite level fighter, he's never actually been a world champion before, right? He's only fighting for intern titles and lower level titles that aren't actually world titles yet. He's never been a world champion yet.
and this is definitely a world championship caliber kind of win. So, you know, that being said, man, I thought this fight was a great fight. It was a shocking fight, and understand that there's only more to come. This is the first of the year, right? Today's the second, and this year's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna be wild. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel about though. The fight was extremely exciting. Luke Campbell, he definitely showed he still got it and he can fight this elite level competition, you know. And it's wild. It was sort of shocking to watch because understand that Luke Campbell, the guy has 20 wins and 16 KOs. He's basically almost stopped every guy he's been in the ring with, right? His knock ratio is high, right? I'm gonna repeat that one more time. 20 wins and 16 knockouts. Ryan Garcia was walking through most of those punches, man. And it was sort of weird to watch because this guy, man, he was just taking the punches. Ryan Garcia got a hell of a chin, man. Even though he got dropped in the fight, he was taking a lot of clean shots from Luke Campbell. But that shows you the caliber and the skill and the inherent gift that Ryan Garcia was given the chin. So trying to stop Ryan Garcia is gonna be a lot harder for fighters to do now because they're gonna walk in the ring with a mental handicap, knowing that, hey man, he fought Luke Campbell. The guy had 20 wins and 16 knockouts, and he could barely hurt the guy. And he was walking through his punches after he got dropped. He still was walking through the punches. So yeah, man, Ryan Garcia looked great in this fight, man. This is definitely a showing out fight for him, and he definitely looked really excited after he won the fight. Anyway, man, I could talk about the rankings all day, but I'll be here all day. Let me know how you guys feel about it though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. GeoBox Empire, bitch. GeoBox.